Look, it's 23rd MAP, and we home, man. Let's cook. Hey, man, look, so today we got Tory Lanez. So if you don't know, man, breaking news, Tory Lanez is sentenced to 10 years in state prison for shooting Megan Thee Stallion, which is wild as shit to me. I might get a lot of backlash, and people might not agree with me on this, man, but I feel like 10 years is overkill, bruh. 10 years is overkill. Like, I've seen people get less time for way worse shit. I've seen people get less time for attempted murder, robbery, like legit crimes, and get less time than 10 years. 10 years is a crazy amount of time. Like, I couldn't imagine not being able to see my kids for 10 years. Mind you, I understand that he was not right. He fucked up. That's on him. You got to do the time. But I do feel like maybe 3 to 5 would have been a little bit in that. I thought a little bit in that zone would have been fine. But 10 years for somebody who's up and at him the next day with no clear evidence. It wasn't no clear evidence. Y'all know this, right? Like, for real. There was no actual evidence to put this man in jail for 10 years. To me, that's just excessive. And honestly, I grew up in a pretty bad neighborhood, and I had enemies growing up. And I would not put my enemies in jail for 10 years. Niggas who I don't fuck with, legit don't fuck with, right? I wouldn't even want to see them go to jail for 10 years. Especially if they have kids. I'd be like, bro, you know what? You got your family. Even if you shot at me, you feel me? You could do a little bit of time, but 10 years is insane. You got a family to take care of, man. You got kids. I just feel like this is something that they could have handled outside with the right guidance. Are you telling me Jay-Z couldn't sit down Megan Thee Stallion, or not even Jay-Z, a black leader, anybody couldn't sit them down? They both apologize, or whatever the case may be. They speak their piece and they move on as adults. I literally couldn't sit back and watch somebody go to jail for that long. I don't care, especially a parent, because I know how important it is to have your parents in your life. But also, Tory, you can't do stupid shit when you got so much to lose. I don't understand you niggas. Y'all be having everything to lose and do dumb shit like this. Nigga, you not even from here. You finna do 10 years in the United States, then get shit the fuck off back to Canada as soon as you're done. So that's all on you as well. Like, you're a grown man. You got to make better decisions. You got to make everybody wrong in a situation to me. I hate the situation from the bottom to the top. And it could have all been avoided. That's the worst part. It could have all been avoided. But you niggas was drunk, can't control your liquor, getting into fights, shooting toes. What? Like, come on, man. Come on. Now, I'm actually curious to know how y'all feel about this. Do y'all feel like 10 years is justified? Like, do y'all feel like that's the reasonable sentence? To me, it's not reasonable at all. I think 10 years was overkill, but let me know what y'all think down below. Do you also feel like Megan should probably forgive this man? Or is Megan in the right? I know it's not up to Megan. I know she wasn't the one who was like, get that nigga 10 years. I know it's not her choice. I know it's not. And it got picked up by I understand how it all worked. I know Megan wasn't like on it, like trying to make, I understand. Megan's not really, she don't really have any say-so. Once it get into court, she has zero say-so. She can say what she got to say, but they going to go ahead and give him the time that he need, man. And he is lucky that this shit was not in the South or some shit like that, boy. Like, just like Boosie said earlier, if he was in Louisiana, Texas, that nigga would have got 20 to 30. He would have got 20 to 30, for real. So he's lucky he did it out here. But I honestly, my brother's in jail right now. And honestly, he's in jail for somebody snitching on him, right? And it's hell, man. Jail is just hell, bruh. It's hell. And I feel like y'all can do so much better getting together and starting an organization and helping people, trying to stop these type of incidents from happening, domestic violence or whatever you want to call it, gun violence. Y'all could do so much more for the community if they got together and try to work things out and grow from it. But going to jail for 10 years, man, is rough. It really is, especially with the young kids. And I feel for them, dude. I really do feel for them. And y'all both wrong. I don't give a shit what nobody say. Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion are both wrong. They went about it the wrong way. They both was lying their ass off throughout this entire situation. Megan lied about certain things. Tory lied about certain things. They all were trying to lie themselves out of the situation. Her best friend, her friend Kelsey, was lying. They was all lying. If you watched the court thing, you read the documents, these niggas was lying. Megan got caught in like 4 different lies. She was lying her ass off a lot. And I know some of them lies was to protect Tory. I know that for sure. Some of those lies was to protect him in the beginning. But I don't know, man. I think the situation is terrible. And yeah, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. 10 years in jail is whole fucking terrible, bro. 10 years in jail. This nigga, I think how old is he? 31 years old, 30? When he get out, nigga, he gonna be 40 years old. That's if everything goes perfectly fine. He might get out a little earlier because he's a celebrity and you know how to go. Get a little bit of money. You know, give me a little bit. If I'm a judge, you slide me over a couple of million, nigga. You get the fuck out today. You feel me? I'll find a way to get your stupid ass about that jail. Yeah, you hear me what I'm saying? Bro, that's why I couldn't be in law enforcement. You give me some money, nigga, you all free. I'll pull you over as a cop. You run a speeding light. I'm like, cool. You know, if you go to court, you're going to have to spend like $500, take off of work. Give me $250, you going about your fucking day. I would be a dirty ass cop. And I would give black people a pass every single time. I would let them niggas slide off everything. I'm not giving no black kid no DUI. I will drive them niggas home before I give them a DUI. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? This is why I could not be in law enforcement at all. Because I will be a little racist. But no, for real, I'm sorry for dragging this, man, and rambling. But again, please tell me your thoughts down below. I'm honestly curious to know how you feel about the whole situation. Was Tory wrong? Was Megan Thee Stallion wrong? Was her friend Kelsey wrong? Is all this some bullshit? Just let me know in the comments. That's all I want to know, man. Whatever else y'all want me to talk about, put it down in the comments. Also, if you have not checked out that 23rd, Respectfully 23rd and B podcast, it's amazing. You should go ahead and check it out. We're probably gonna break this down a little bit more with my co-partner, my co-pilot, my dog, Blind Beauty. If you haven't checked her out, man, she's an amazing artist. And she's she's my co-host for my podcast. So go ahead and check that out, man. It's called Respectfully 23rd and B. I'm gonna see you boys soon, man. Kingston, Majesty. Hey.